Okay, up to now we did some part of prototyping. This is the result up to now. Clicking here, the email, clicking on the button, then we're waiting for the code, go to the Gmail, getting the code, then clicking, verify the email. Sometimes it has error, exit, and then after that, when we verify the email, we should go to the next page, and instead of login, we should see the avatar here. But I saw something here. When I put this is typing here, it is not in the middle. If we go to the main component here, select this one and say from the alignment here, you can say that put it in the middle. Now it's better. So you can update it or publish it actually. And we say that, and here, when we update it, it should be in the middle. It didn't work anyway. Okay, so yeah, now it's updated. Okay, very good. This is the thing. We can also do one more thing. Let me see that. Can we add a loading button here? Primary, large, okay, disable loading. That's the loading button. And we can say that the width of the button, fill container. Yeah. This is the time when the user here clicks after this part. When the user click on this button, we should see the loading button. And it should be, yeah, that's okay. The loading. And after that, for example, after some seconds, it should go to the next state. If you like, you can see that. We can say that, forget this one, and put it here exactly. Entering the code, we can say that's the loading part. Loading. And we can bring it here into the prototyping actually here. And after here, we go to the prototype. When the user click to the button, bring it here, and we say that, okay, unclick, it comes here, swap overlay, and from here we can go to the next step, but not by clicking. We can say, okay, after delay, then the rest. Let's test it and see, does it work? See, did you see that? Let me make it the time. For example, say that 1. Okay, good. Let's back here. See, that's the email, and now you can enter the email. That's the thing. We could add it here, and then easily you can bring it. Oops. These things. Let me select this part here, and I want to bring it here. Good. So now this is the thing. Okay, let me check the design again here. We can also step by step go and, I don't know, make something, I don't know, solve some problems or check it again. That's the thing here. What do we, the next step for us is working on these things. When the user click on the location, when the user click on the check-in and check-out, and the rest. But here, I think this space between here and here, these two sections are so much. I don't like it. So let's see, what is the problem? Yes, because here the gap is 56, and from the top is 56. So we don't need it. Actually, yeah, that's the point. Now it's better. A little bit, if we say that, we can say, okay, can we make it like so? I don't know, make it a little bit. So good. A little bit smaller, we can do that, because I thought that, yeah, that's too much. Some pixels could be sometimes better. And when we say that, oh, yeah, for example, here, and then here. Yes, I think that's good. Or maybe here also. A little bit. I want, let me look at the gaps here. Good. Yeah, I think that's much more better, because the width of whole this shape is a little bit smaller. Now that's good. If you see that, so it's a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's okay. The next part is actually, okay, let's work on that, the hover of them, why it doesn't work. If you see that when we hover on these things, they work, but here it doesn't work. This is the selected one, and this. So let's go to the main component to see what will happen. This is the selected part. Go to main component. And if you see that this is not the first thing, so I think we don't need this state actually in here. Let's remove it. And if you see here, this is the default state. Go to main component. So this is the default. So I change it to default. Then here is hovered, and this one is selected. So from here, good. Not, we don't need it. Let me remove it. From this state, we should go here. So this is while hovering, while pressing, while hovering. Now it should work. So let's publish it. And then on the other side, we have to update it here in design. And I think we could see, update all. We could see that. So this is the point. This is the design. Yeah, everything is okay. So let's see, test. Let me reload it. Then we should see the result now, because see, okay. No, it works, but we should do one more thing. When we come here, you know that this is the thing, we don't need it. Actually, we can do something else. Instead of this, I don't know, somehow glass style, we can say that, so the background of this is neutral, the background white. So let's do that. This one also we say white. And instead of yeah, these things also, let's make it like that, neutral 400. So this is neutral 400, and also this one, bring it neutral 400. So, but instead of, we can make the bordering somehow blue, yeah? Give it a stroke and say that that's, for example, brand, I don't know, 14, somehow like that. Or make them black while hovering. So this is the text color. Let's make it black, and this one black. The user can see, oh, something happens. Okay, and see what will happen if we a little bit make this one bigger, you know that. For example, 89, we can say that I don't know, +8. Let's see. That's the thing. And this one, instead of 16, Can we say that be 18 and this one? So let's see what would be the result when we hover on that a little bit. It would be bigger and the user feel that yes, something happened, you know that. And I'm talking about this feeling. So here we need to reload. Let's reload the tab and see that. So here works. It works. Oh, it works. You know what is the problem? Because we say that okay, this one is with the width is fixed. We shouldn't make the fixed widths. Actually, we should make it hard contents. So now it would be better. Let's see that. Good. I think the problem should be solved. That is the design, you know that? You change something, sometimes you fill with a problem, then say, oh, what can I do that now? And this is the thing. Good. I think when we press R, then the page will reload actually. Nothing happened. Reload the tab again. We should see the result exactly live because it's somehow, see, that's better. When you hover on that, you see that, okay, it works. It works. Good. And when the user select it, then this is the sync. Very good, very nice. I'm happy with that now. Oh, good. I think some maybe if we want to say that we can change the selected part, for example, make it blue or such a these things, but still stay. I'm happy with that. That's okay. That's the thing. When the user, we should work on this prototyping now. When the user click on summer hotspot and winter gateway, we should have 4 different parts of the picture. Okay, so let's do these things. Here we can do one more thing. Select these 4 guys, these 2, copy them, Control C, look at here, bring it here and say, okay, this is one. I make them auto layout and then make it component. That is one step. So here I have 4 states, so it means that it should change to variant, add variant 1 2 3 and then 4. So this state, this one, I don't like it. It should change to default, and here should change to selected. Okay, the icon of that 400. So here the pictures also. This is the summer. So I select this component. Instead of G1, I find summer 1. Here, summer 2. Summer 2. The next summer 3. And the next 4. So let me do the rest fast of the camera, and finally we will see the result. Okay, so this is done. I can go to the main component here and rename the pictures of them. The names of them are G. I can say that, okay, they are not G, they are spring. So select all of them, press Command or Control R, and here I write spring and put at the end of that, suffix of that, a number. That's the point. Now I update here because I have changed something, and the next time here in design, that the place where I made the components, here I have 4 states. or here I can say that season. Okay, season. Then here is a spring, spring, summer, spring, summer. Then this one is autumn, and this one is winter. So we change the name of the component frame to the trending destination, actually. Yes. And then we can cut it to the components here. Product cards. Also, we can make one page and we can name it prototyping. Prototyping. To see, maybe we will change it in the future. I don't know, but let's start it now. And then what should we do? We should update it actually, because we've added 4 new components, and come back to design here. So, oh, one more thing. We didn't do the prototyping. Actually, when I come back here, let's a little bit the gap between them. So here, when I click on this one to on summer spot, I should come to this state, unclick, and change instant. That's okay. And then here, when I click on spring picks, I should come back again to this state. From here to autumn, when I click autumn here, and here also, this one, and also here in the autumn, come back here. So from this spring and these two, we select both of them, we come back to the first state. And from winter here, and also this one, and also this one, these 3, we come back to winter actually. One is while hovering. So this one is unclick. This one also is unclick, yes. And also the last one, let's check it. This one is unclick. Very good. And from here, from summer, come back to summer. And these from winter, we go to winter. From here, autumn, spring to the spring, and everything is okay. Summer to summer should come to summer. Good. Now let's publish it and see the result in prototyping. You know that's very important. So 9 components is publishing library now. Let's wait for the last one here. Sometimes it takes time. So we gathered the pictures, they gather together, make them one component, and now here we want to use it. So update all, and let's see, can we use it in the prototype? So let's reload this page actually. So here works, and then when I click here, nothing happened. Oh, you know what did I do? I didn't use this component here. So let me select. So here I say that trending destination. So bring it exactly here. So this is the trending destination actually. So remove the previous one, these 2, and now the new one. We should wait for the new one. See, it works. When the user clicks, you can see the result. Winter, a little bit, it needs time to load all the pictures. Summer, spring, sorry, summer, autumn, and winter. So this is the result. Very good. So up to now it's okay. The next one, deals of the weekend. When the user hover, can see the you can see the borders. Actually, we can work with these things. We should add the prototype of this part. Then here you can see that here it works, and also here we should also make this part. It works here. So, and also if you see that the space between these two parts are less, so come back here. This part, the space, the gap between top and bottom should be 56. Yes, that's okay. This one, you see that I put each section into the frame and make it auto layout, and from top and bottom they have 56 pixel gap, and put all of them in one auto layout, and the space between them is actually 0, the outer one. So this part and also this part, very good. It works very well. So now it works. We should make the same thing with this part. I mean, let's select these two, bring it here in this part. What did I do? Okay, bring it here, and then select both of them, make it auto layout, and then make it to the component, and now add the other parts. So how many sections do we have? For example, let's work with some of them. First of all, a little bit, let's do this thing. And this one, what's the name of that? Is top things to do. So we say that the name of this frame is top things to do, and here also top things to do. So this one is explore. Actually, you should give its name explore. The next one could be beach, and the rest. So let me do it fast, and then we will see the result. The pictures are somehow ready. I did for some of them. Now let's go to the prototype. Say that, okay, when we click on the beach, so let's select all of them here. When we select beach, then what should we do? All of them should come to this state. When we select museum, these, let's select them, they should change to go to the museum. Show, go to the show. And also nightlife, I didn't draw the nightlife. And explore should go to the explore. So here beach, all of them, I think we've connected. Oh, food, we didn't design the food, I think. Yes, and when we click on the food, then they should come here. Very good. So what should we do now? Then cut this component, bring it here to the next. I select this auto layout, then make this component also auto layout. Yeah. Yes, a little bit here. Also our component should be somehow beautiful. And 56. So what should we do now? I should update it, publish it, I mean, because we didn't yet. When you use it and then again do some customizing or change the main component, you should update it. But now the first time, actually it's clear, you should publish it. So here in design, I search top things to do and bring it exactly in this part and remove these two. Now here we can reload this page and actually we will see the result. Oops, what happened here? We should come back and see. What did we do? Yes, it goes up. Should stay here. Okay. Come back, scroll down. This page doesn't work, but click. It needs time to load. But when we click on explore, we can see here, when you click on beach, you can see the pictures, museum, show, food, everything. But why beach is like so? I don't know why it doesn't work in all of them. You should see. Come back here and we will understand. That should work. I think it's the problem of the Figma, it's not our problem. Yeah. Come back to design, or let's go to this component. And the color of the icon is black. It should change to, so good. So this part also is done, and yeah, the whole part should be in the middle. And now let's go and make this the search part. So I think one part is here. We should prototype this part also. We will do this, and the rest is okay. And then when we come down, scroll down, then when we click, we should go to the other pages. Now with the search, when the user click here, and the location, what should we see here in the components? Where is it? In the component, we should see the calendar here actually. For example, with calendar, the user should see the calendar. This part actually. For example, where is it? Let's bring it here. Wait, it's so big. Let me go back to the main component. What happened? Oh, this is the main component. Why do we have both of them here? Oh no, what did I do? Select this part, copy here, and then come back here. So when the user click, for example, the date, we should see something like that actually. Go back top. So check date, we should see this part. Location, the location should open, and rooms, also the rooms. So we should decide what should we do. For example, should we bring it from the left or should it open in the middle? These things we can also go. Let's see. Let's go to the Airbnb or booking.com. You can see that here. See, so that's the point. From the right part, totally in the middle, catch the whole things, and left. Booking.com. Checking date. It doesn't so important. If you see here from the right part, but from the left is not okay. Here from the left part, and this one, for example, we said Germany from the left. So actually what should we do when we have, I like this part a little bit. There's some space, some gap between this part. If you see booking.com, also we have this gap. I don't know, trip trip advisor. Can we see that? Accepted. No, it doesn't have anything. Good. We can follow the Airbnb. I mean, if we open this part, I love to have this part. So say that can achieve the whole part. The location from the left. So I mean here. What should we do? First of all, we should do some things that we have done with the trending destination and top things to do. I have done first because we want to get this idea. So now we should make this part together. I mean, bring this part and this part here and make them a component. I forget this part. So let's again bring it here. So select these two, group them. Actually, now they are grouped, and these two together, 16. Select both of them, auto layout, and I will say that okay, this is one component, and I name it the whole component. Let me make another one. I name it search result. Search. That's not the result. That is the search. So one step is for calendar. This one, I write the name calendar state. The next one should be for the location. So let's come back here and find the location dialogues that was in the dialogue. Let me bring this part. I need this part. Failed. Yeah, here I need this part. Bring it here. Let's make the whole component a little bit bigger. Good. So here, remove this part, and I say that okay, go here to the right part. Yeah, let's start it, and then we should make it more beautiful step by step. Actually, I'm not happy with the auto layout, so we can say that I don't need to be auto layout. It should stay from here. And one more, that is for check date we did. That is for location. So come back here and we say that this one, bring it here, remove this part. So this is location, this is room, and now let me cut it, come back to component, and I say that prototyping here, come back here. So actually when the user click, no, we should add one more. You know, what am I talking about? See, we need one more action because of the last one. This state should be default, and remove this part and say that when the user click on this part, I mean location, prototyping, should come here, the state. From this state, when the user again click from this state, when the user click and check date, this state, also from this state, check date. Yeah. And if the user click to the rooms, this part, I should go 2 times. I don't know. And this also here to the this part. Why should I choose 2 times? I'm not still happy with that. I'm sure we can make it better, but let's see what will happen. You know, does it work or no? Because I'm doubtful about that. Let me see here. Come back. Copy. Remove this part. Actually, this part. Let's see. Good. See, it works. It works. It works, but it doesn't work. Now, what will happen when the user click on this icon? We should say, I think we can do one more thing. We can put other side and use the pop-up and then overlay and so, but it needs overlay. Let's make it better. Think about that, but still it works. Now we want to see these things. It doesn't close actually. Good. Let's make it better. The idea I want to work on that is the idea which we have done with the login and so. So let's go to component, prototyping, copy these 3. I mean this one, and this one. And actually in the prototyping, let's remove this wires here. It means that now we don't have any wire actually here. And then when we see that this way is better, we can totally remove this component actually. So here in the design, I mean in prototyping, paste these 3, the calendar and this and this. So we should say when I click, so it's better to update it first of all. I say that when I click on this part, I mean location, we need an overlay for location. So open overlay. Now you can do it very well. But this time we shouldn't say it's centered. So first of all, close with clicking outside. We should say manual. Manual means exactly where do you want to this overlay work. So exactly here, for example, I say here, and yeah, this is the point. And the next one, the calendar, I say okay, I need an overlay. So wait, it doesn't work. Let's test it again. What is the reason? Actually here, let me copy this one and bring it here. So this part, so it works now. So I say that again, the overlay actually, and manual, we say that overlay, open overlay, and it's manual, close out with clicking, and centered, no manual. So what should we do? We should bring it exactly in here and do the same thing for the last one. I mean this part. Oh, let me see. Yeah, so do the same thing here, unclick, navigate, open overlay, and close, and then manual actually, and done. So we should say I want to do one more action. So when I click on these points, I mean, and here, it's better to say define and click and say close overlay. Actually, we should put this remove icon also here. So let me copy this icon, come back to design, and go to main component here, and I say that put it here exactly. So update it, update it, update it, come back to design. In prototyping, let's see the result, and let's see, does it work or not? So see, when I click here, when I click outside, it works. When I click here, I have this one, and I click on this icon, it works very well. So you can show it to the, I don't know, stakeholder very well. Let's see, does it work? Yeah, nice. It's perfect. I really love it. This part works. This part works. Good, good. And when you see, oh, the hover doesn't work. So do you remember that in the calendar, when we hover on this numbers, we should see the blue thing. So let's go here. No, we didn't define it. So I should say that when I hover, what is this? Let me see that in range, hover. I say that when the user hover, so we should see this part, and click no while hovering. And one more thing, the radius, it is we don't have any corner radius in the hover. I think we should define it for, and let's see the result. That's now better. Step by step, we will be better. You know that. That's the idea. We're looking for that. So it's 17 components, 17 objects should update. And now again here we update it, and let's see the result. Let's reload the tab and wait. So click here. See, very well, it works. It works very well. So good, so nice. Also, we should define this one. So up to now it works, and we see that yes, that's very well. Let me click on this part here again, and a little bit we can bring it top. So now in the design, in UI design, you can duplicate this part and say that, oops, and say that, okay, when the user click these points here, this is the things you can, in design, you can show to the people. This is the point. For example, I need to have 4 pixels exactly in the same. That is the one, the first one. And you can say that, okay, I will duplicate it, and then I will duplicate it. What should we do? I will bring this and this part and come back to UI design, delete these 2 parts, and paste one of them here and paste the other here. So 4, that's the point. For example, you can start from here, and this one from exactly from here. So you can show these 3 also as a UI to the developer to this. So this is the home login. It is completed. Also, in the future, I will show you, that it needs one session also to working with the tokens also. And when we click on that, you can define some conditionals. So when we press on plus, the number should change to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come back to design. Here I'm in. I want to do one more thing. We had this section. I want to do one more thing. So go back here. First of all, let me see that the border. Let's see what will happen if we work on, for example, this one. Good. So come back to design. I select these, select it, bring it here, and duplicate. So if you see that it has more on it, no? So here, if we turn off the clip content, you can see we have more. So clip content, I will duplicate this part, bring it here, and I put it there, for example. And let me see. I want to test something. Fill, for example, this part. So this is, let's make them component set. So 1, I say this is the name of 2, and this is the name of 1. I say that with after delay, I want to do 2 things. So bring it here, and I say that after delay 1 millisecond, and yeah, instant is okay, and this one 1 millisecond after delay. And here I say that instead of instant, change to, yeah, instead of instant, I can say start smart animate, and let's use linear, and here we say that, for example, 1000 millisecond. And also this one, instant smart animate, linear, and 1000. So now if I copy this part and bring it here, so instead of 1000, it's better to say 10,000, and here also 10,000. And let's see the result. You know that you can publish it. Here we don't need any publishing, but let's go to the design and reload this tab. Actually, that is the result, no? So let me reload it again to see the whole result. So when you scroll down, see, this is the point. So these 2 after delay goes to the end and again come back. See, that's the thing we really want to do. A little bit, I can make these components much more beautiful. You know that I want to say the gap from the top, let's make them a little bit bigger, you know. So let's test with 32, what will happen with 32. And the border stroke, let's test with brand. So let's see what will happen. Again here, publish it. And then let's wait for all of them. And here we will see the result actually. And let's see. Let me reload the page. We should reload it to see the exact result. Because here also you can see now they're better, I think. Somehow, see, this is better now. That's much more beautiful. Okay, up to now we did something. Now you can, we worked on these top things to do. You can click on that. There, we should do one, more interaction and more prototypes. But again, I want to start from here. So when the user click on search, what will happen? So we log in, we go to the next page, exactly, let me see, let's say that, so here instead of login we can say, for example, what is the size of here, 24. Let's start with say, so from the plugins you can say, for example, avatar or UI faces. You can add one more thing, for example, this girl, I don't know, anyway, yes, or this boy, I don't know, because the email was demo, for example, this one, egal, this one, oops, what did I do? So let me remove it and click on this profile because it was a boy. And instead of login, now when the user click on login and then everything is entered, now we have this page. Still, now the user won't search one thing. So when the user clicked on search, we need a search result page actually. So when we go to the wireframe, we see here search result. Now we should design this part. So I copy that and bring it here step by step. We want to design this page. So the whole thing, let me duplicate this part. The whole, I mean, not the whole thing, just the, let me remove the footer, but the rest, we should delete the rest. And now we have this page also here. Okay, good. So what should we do now? What do we have here? Now we have a page, result page. So logo here, we need the things we have search, location, check-in, check-out, and so is became a little bit smaller, goes top. So we should decide should it be sticky or not. And then here we have this search, for example, over 1,000 places in the place you search. Here's the map, some filters, some results, and so on. And also, for example, do you want to see the list, the result in grid or in list, and so on. I think I will do that in the next session, but up to now I think we do I think we did good. That's okay. You see, I think you feel it now. What are we going to do? Somehow maybe 50%, that would be okay, and maybe it's more. But that is the process of design. Somehow imagine that now you have a team, you should talk together, you should, I don't know, have a meeting together, brainstorming, and too many things also. This is the design. You should be patient, you should talk to your team, and also there would be lots of problems. Sometimes you should design 2 pages, 3 pages, but the teams doesn't accept it, stakeholder doesn't accept it, and the backend developers say, no, I cannot, for example, I don't know, it's impossible, or now we don't have time, and too many other things. Okay, very good. So thank you very much. I'm Dimo. Next session we will do the next.